Lewis Hamilton's switch to Ferrari is the biggest move in Formula One in years. The seven-time world champion is chasing an 8th title, but not everyone believes he will get it. Former F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone has doubts. He thinks Hamilton will not stay long enough at Ferrari to win another championship. Hamilton's last F1 title came in 2020. Since then, Max Verstappen and Red Bull have dominated the sport, winning 4 consecutive championships. Some critics argue that Hamilton has lost the hunger that made him a 7-time world champion. Bernie Ecclestone, now 94 years old, has openly questioned Hamilton's motivation, suggesting that he might struggle to adapt at Ferrari. Despite these doubts, Hamilton remains confident. He has always been a driver who thrives on challenges. Moving to Ferrari is a high-risk, high-reward decision. If he wins another title, he will surpass Michael Schumacher and become the most successful F1 driver in history. However, if things do not go as planned, his final years in F1 could be disappointing. Age is also a factor. At 40, Hamilton is one of the oldest drivers on the grid. Reaction times slow down with age, and F1 is a physically demanding sport. But other drivers have competed at a high level in their 40s. Fernando Alonso, now 43, continues to perform well with Aston Martin. If Hamilton stays in peak physical condition, he can still be competitive. Ferrari is the most famous team in Formula One, but it has not won a championship since 2007. In recent years, the team has shown flashes of brilliance, but has lacked consistency. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz have secured race wins, but Ferrari has struggled to match Red Bull and Mercedes over a full season. One of Ferrari's biggest weaknesses has been its strategy. The team has made costly mistakes in recent seasons, including poor pit stop decisions and misjudging tyre strategies. If Hamilton wants to succeed at Ferrari, he will need the team to improve in this area. He is known for his ability to manage races well, but even the best drivers need strong support from their teams. Hamilton's partnership with Charles Leclerc will also be interesting. Leclerc is Ferrari's young star and has been with the team since 2019. He will not want to play second driver to Hamilton. The internal competition between them could either push Ferrari to new heights or create tensions within the team. Hamilton's Ferrari era started with headlines everywhere. Experts are waiting to see how he will perform with the famous Italian team. The early days have been eventful, with a test crash in Barcelona adding to the drama. Ferrari believes they made the right decision by signing him. Piero Ferrari, son of the team's legendary founder, supports the move. He hopes it will bring success, but he also worries about whether it was the best choice. While Hamilton prepares for his Ferrari debut, his biggest rival remains Max Verstappen. The Dutch driver is the current king of F1, with 4 world titles in a row. Verstappen has 63 wins and 112 podium finishes from 209 races. He is the highest paid driver in the sport, earning $65 million a year, not counting bonuses. Hamilton's new Ferrari contract puts him close to Verstappen in earnings, reportedly just $5 million less. But money does not win races. Performance on the track will decide if Hamilton can match Verstappen. Ferrari is hoping Hamilton will be the missing piece to their championship puzzle. The team last won a driver's title in 2007 with Kimi Räikkönen. Since then, they have come close but never reached the top. Charles Leclerc, Hamilton's new teammate, has been with Ferrari since 2019. He is a strong driver, but his contract pays him much less than Hamilton. Leclerc earns around $34 million per season, much lower than both Hamilton and Verstappen. The team's performance in 2024 was inconsistent. They had moments of brilliance but could not match Red Bull over a full season. Now, with Hamilton on board, expectations are sky high. Ferrari must deliver a car capable of fighting for wins at every race. If they fail, Hamilton's time at Maranello could be short. Red Bull remains the team to beat. Their technical director, Pierre Vacher, has explained the team's approach for 2025. Instead of making their car easier to drive, they are focusing on circuit-specific performance. Last season, the RB20 struggled in some races because of narrow performance windows. Small temperature changes or technical tweaks hurt their results. The team dropped to third in the constructors' standings at times, but Verstappen's individual brilliance kept them ahead. For 2025, Red Bull aims to perfect their car for each track rather than making it more forgiving. If Red Bull executes their plan well, Hamilton and Ferrari will have a tough time closing the gap. Mercedes, Hamilton's old team, is also rebuilding. They have not been title contenders since 2021. The team hopes to improve in 2025, but their main focus is the major rules change in 2026. Aston Martin is another team trying to rise. After struggling in 2024, they have made leadership changes. Their 2025 car launch is set for February 24th, with a promotional event in Bahrain. The pressure is on them to recover before the 2026 reset. The 2025 season is getting closer, and teams are preparing their new cars. Williams was the first to reveal their car on February 14th. Ferrari follows, then Aston Martin and Mercedes. Pre-season testing is scheduled for February 26th to 28th. This will be the first real test of how competitive Ferrari and Hamilton can be. Some drivers have also made big moves. Zhou Guanyu, China's first F1 driver, has secured a reserve role at Ferrari. He was part of Ferrari's driver academy from 2014 to 2018, before moving to Alpine's program. He raced for Alfa Romeo from 2022 to 2024. Now, as Ferrari's reserve driver, he hopes to get a race seat in the future. Another driver in the spotlight is Franco Colapinto. The young talent impressed with Williams last season, despite some high-speed crashes. Alpine signed him as a reserve driver for 2025. There are rumors he might replace Jack Doohan mid-season if Doohan underperforms. Doohan is reportedly on a 4 to 6 race probation period. Formula One's race director role has been unstable in recent years. Since Michael Massey's controversial exit after the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the position has seen frequent changes. In 2022, Eduardo Freitas and Niels Wittich took over, but Freitas lasted only until the Japanese Grand Prix that year. Wittich stayed until 2024 but left after the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The FIA has now appointed Rui Marquez, former F2 and F3 race director, for 2025. But FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem has confirmed that Marquez will not be the only race director. There will be more than one person in charge, possibly to prevent past controversies. The FIA hopes this change will bring more stability and fairness to race decisions. Now that's all we have for today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell while you're down there.